love 40. Polar bears still looking to get warmed up here. That light power from Padel. Kata Tenorio. Oh, fantastic two-hand backhand. Over the miss and a break to get us started. The Arkansas Matrix with 4 straight. Polar bears still looking for their first point. If we learned anything yesterday, set 1 and set 2 can look extremely different. So watch out for these two teams. Polar bears still looking to get their footing here. We've had 12 incredible days of action through event 1 and event 2. Just 1 day off between these two events. Took place back on Monday. And especially for the Toronto Polar Bears, having played in the semifinal, they were in action on Saturday and Sunday, so they have played every single day.
Catalina Tenorio to serve.
Yanguno strikes again. Tough serve, and the Polar Bears still just a step behind here. Yanguno, low place lob, works with the fast one. And Victoria Iglesias trying to find the same. Seven straight points right now for the Arkansas Matrix. And make it 8.
Arkansas Matrix.
Toronto Polar Bears still looking to find a point.
Victoria Iglesias to serve.
Arkansas now up 2-0. Lifting to the back of the court. Kata Tenorio sends one more.
Love 15.
Nine straight points for the Arkansas Matrix. Working on Victoria Iglesias. There's that two-hit backhand. Maybe that's the thing that will get them started. Tough ball. Kata Tenorio finding the fence, getting the odd bounce, and even finding the back glass. It's going to be the difference maker here for the Polar Bears. Got to find some rhythm. There's one. The first point on the board for the Toronto Polar Bears.
15-30.
Comes at the hand of the southpaw, Marina Guinart. Easy power.
Second serve. $15-40.
Ball still not falling on the side of the Toronto Polar Bears. They've got to find a momentum shift. They've got to find some life here. Torre Iglesias finding the top of the net, and it is
three games to
3
love. First set.
straight. Another break for the Arkansas Matrix. A dream start for the ladies in red.
Además que vosotras es difícil hacer un winner, no lo encuentra y sigue buscando. La etapa de fortaleza.
Al final meterse un poco y
Cata nos va a dar más puntos.
entrar en partido. Y cuando podamos eso, darle alguna rápida a los pies, si nos queda claro.
Sí, es verdad. Cuando nos quede alguna rápida y con paralela a Cata que se asusta.
Vamos a tener confianza, ¿eh? Cuando se haga uno,
Para él. El lobo para que nos haga.
Tengo que ir acá.
Vamos, y el lobito. Ya son una Vamos.
Patricia Leabuno to serve.
This is not quite the same team we've been seeing from the Toronto Polar Bears. Down 2 breaks here to get started. They have been a formidable force, and there's maybe the shot that they need. Bit of a stunning start here.
$15
Too many unforced errors on the side of the Polar Bears.
$30-15.
Yunguno finds the foot of Iglesias. You see the frustration. Marina Guinard
30
finally
all.
finds one. They've been avoiding her to this point. You can see why.
$40-30.
Matrix looking to go up 4-0 here. Iglesias cutting that off. Perfect lob, Pati Yunguno. Cantar pared. And the soft
Yay.
stuff leaves the Polar Bears looking.
Arkansas Matrix.
4-0
leading
start.
4 games to love. First sets. Marina Guinard to serve.
Can't even imagine 12 days of play. Toronto Polar Bears, they've got to be feeling it at this point. The Arkansas Matrix, just a handful of days less. But they've also had no breaks, just like these Toronto Polar Bears.
Love 15. $15.
Guinard being the one to be the enforcer on the side of the Polar Bears. Pati Yunguno, Kata Tenorio. Putting together some really nice touches and lobs here. This time getting clipped.
30,
Bruno
15.
takes an early stretch to the net. Nice placement, Yunguno. Up at the net. Reduces the touch.
30 all.
Small ball cross court. 30 all.
$30, 40.
And another air mounting on the side of the polar bears.
Game Arkansas
And another
Matrix.
break.
They lead
The
5
Arkansas
to 0.
Matrix up 5
First
to
set.
love in this first set. We'll have a chance to serve and serve out this first set.
Me daba rebote. Hay que hacer los turnos, lo que no nos molesta es que te quedes atrás o que suba mucho. Pero si estás ahí en la línea y la última es la que va, que dice lo que rebota. Sí. Con el rebote te apoyas muy bien.
Chicas, una
Espectacular.
vamos a cerrar y vamos a empezar a pegar también el segundo ya.
Sí.
Así que vamos a cerrar ahora con esto.
No le damos la manera de que
Exactamente.
que coja también una sensación. Oye, que de repente ya bien, pero vamos a cerrar. Chicas, vamos a querer más. Vamos poco a poco. Vamos bien. Vamos a echar.
Time. Catalina Tenorio to serve.
Arkansas Matrix back with the serve. Looking to close set number 1.
Love.
Brush that stroke right over the top. $15 love, Matrix. Trying to find the fast lob, but doesn't get over the top of Yunguno. Good chase from Guinart. Picked up right at the foot this time. Ball is gone. Marina Guinart.
15 all.
Pushing.
15.
Trying to find her stroke. Another error. Good pressure from Arkansas. Oh,
40, 15.
a scary moment, Yunguno ducking under the net. Ball finds the net instead. Guinart had a good look. 40-15, set point for the Matrix.
40-30.
Fight off one set point. Arkansas again into the corner of Gennard. Iglesias. Now working on Padel.
Dios, golden
The light
point.
touch is not there, can't quite find the racket on it.
To receive.
Brings us to deuce and our
Marina
first golden
Guinard to
point.
receive.
When it comes to golden points, all you need is one to take home the game. Set point still on the side of the Matrix. Digging, trying to find that. Cata Tenorio. Sends up a high lob. Gennard's gonna steal it. That's out of
Game on
bounds.
first
Set
set
to the Arkansas
To
Matrix.
Arkansas Matrix.
A
They
flying
won
start
by
for the
6
Matrix.
games to 0.
6-0.
Ya no voy a hablaros de táctica. Hay que los primeros, porque ahora mismo el set no vale nada. Por lo que hay que llevar el partido igualado. Ayer ganamos el primer set y se nos fue muy rápido el partido. Vamos, exactamente.
No hay que cambiar nada, ¿no?
Exactamente, de táctica hay que seguir igual.
Por eso, no, atrás no, mitad de pista. Esperando no, porque se hace una chiquita. Pues ahí sí. Vale.
Va.
Vamos,
No pasa nada, Vicky. Tranquila. Poco a poco vais a meter, confiad en vosotras.
Bajamos un poco los fallos y estamos de verdad.
Diréis lo que queréis, pero las vuestras estáis más guapas.
¿Qué dices?
Claro, para fotos. Hay que quitarle un poco de tensión, que si no...
Time. Second set. To start the second set, we'll serve Marina Guinard.
A bit of a shocking start here, just in terms of the game differential in set one. Arkansas Matrix taking the first, 6-0. Working on Guinard, now Iglesias.
Love 15.
Iglesias spinning around that, finding the backhand. There's the drive, stretching, reaching, another block. Trouble through the middle on the side of the Matrix. One more. Pationguno sends it. Longest rally we've seen. Tough for Yonguno. That bouncing off the back wall and just barely skidding off the side. Great point for the Toronto Polar Bears. Coming out of the spin cycle, Marina Guinard. And things are looking up right now on the side of the polar bears. Finding the energy, finding the life. Oh, Padel Muno sending that over the top of her back, squatting down. Good hustle, the side of the matrix. Big point for Toronto.
40-15.
Going up 40-15. Toronto 1 point away from finding their first game. To go back to Iglesias here. Pressuring, good block. Polar bears are starting to look dangerous. And they are picking up their first game in set 2.
First game of the second set.
The Arkansas Matrix dropped the first game. However, you have to think just back to last night, what we saw. It was a dream start for them in the semifinal, picking up set 1. There were some adjustments made on the other side. Headed off to the super tie break. It didn't go their direction. Polar Bears hoping for the exact same scenario here.
Al contrario, se interpreta. No, al contrario. Vamos, Pati, saque ahora. No da mucho, Pati.
Yo, Patito, Cata.
Both the Arkansas Matrix and the Toronto Polar Bears, part of our inaugural season in 2023.
15 love.
The Arkansas Matrix take this second set. They'll pick up the series point. Put the fellas in a good position. Nguno from left to right. So good at finding that lob even when she's in a tough spot. She's moving well. Patsy Nguno.
Third love.
Impressive lateral movement. So fun to see the level at which these two are playing. Two of our more mature in terms of years of life experience on the Pro Padel League. They put together a really tough game. It's fun when you get a chance to talk with these two. Talk about the new school versus old school. They know exactly where they reside. They own it, they love it. But it is a grindy type of paddle. Technical and strategic. Picking up their first, tying it all. 1-1.
Second set. Victoria Iglesias to serve.
Nice response on their own serve.
Love 15.
And when that ball bounces back down off the glass and nearly becomes a vertical drop, so tough to fit racket between the ball and the glass. Wasn't the easiest there for Iglesias.
15 all.
Yonguno bouncing off the glass here herself. Ball goes wide. High lob. Polar Bears trying to find the lob and crash.
15-30.
However, it's one more. Another shot up from Kata Tenorio.
Thirty all.
Tenorio scooping that underneath. Now Yonguno protecting the middle. Undercutting, and that ball is out of bounds.
30-40.
Advantage back to the side of the matrix. Break point. Their first here in set 2.
Second serve.
Yonguno. First look at the lob here. Make it a second. Still within that service line. Iglesias finds one beyond. Tenorio. No panic in her game as she works the back glass. Such a difference in pace. Well placed from the Toronto Polar Bears, bringing us to deuce. First golden point of set 2.
Patricia Llaguno to receive. Line first serve.
Ball stays in bounds. Yonguno from the right side. She's got to cover back to the left. Again, not giving the Polar Bears much to work with here. No tempo, just placement. Waiting for the shallow ball. This one blocked back. Once again blocked back, and it's out of bounds. That ball was going to go long against Marina Guinard, but instead she finds the contact, and it's a break for the Arkansas Matrix. They go up 2-1.
Porque te está tirando una bandejita tibia y se te queda media. Entonces, cuando tú te das muy cómodo, te deja mucha pista por adelante.
Para que después por abajo. Que no sube, que no sube.
Está mucho mejor, tira. Lo que pasa es que esta noción de fuera, desde el pasa a la cata rejuvenecido 20 años. Con un huevo. Jugando muy bien.
Patricia Llaguno to serve. New balls.
Arkansas coming off the break. Builds off of a golden point. A little extra power on that one. Somehow dug up by Iglesias. Popped back, but it stays in.
15 love. $15 all.
Iglesias evening the score, 15-all. There's one of those sharp angles she can find.
$30-15.
Bouncing themselves out of the way. The Arkansas Matrix. Again, this is the third and fourth place matchup. Both these teams haven't taken a loss in the semifinals just a few hours ago. Late night action on Saturday. Right now, it does not look like the Arkansas Matrix were in as much of a battle as they were. They're looking fresh and ready to roll.
Yeah, Arkansas Matrix.
Building upon their break.
3-1.
And off the
Second.
error, up 3-1. The hold for Arkansas. That ball flipping the net.
Love
Guinard
15.
can't find her last two steps to find that off the glass. Watch the shot selection here from the Arkansas Matrix.
Love 30.
They're going to challenge the Toronto Polar Bears at every step. Patiunguno, Kata Tenorio just picking apart the offense here. Building their points, finding the construction. Nice cover. Iglesias just sending up the high lob, two-hand backhand on that. Bouncing to the side. Nice technique. Iglesias again. Looking for the kick. Finding the smash down the line.
15-30.
Toronto Polar Bears taking a big point. Not waiting for that to bounce. Patiunguno. Tenorio. Oftentimes they're in this formation. Tenorio at the net, Yonguno at the back of the court. Looking for Kata to be aggressive just within her court position alone. Oh, and she's aggressive there as well. Finding the winner.
15-40.
Fantastic opening up, finding the bajada. And the point. Several break point opportunities here for the Matrix.
30-40.
Little luck on the side of the Toronto Polar Bears. Clipping the net and clipping Kata Tenorio. Another break point, tough serve from Guinart.
Deuce.
Brings us to deuce and a golden
Golden
point, the
points.
second here in set 2.
Patricia Llaguno to receive.
Toronto keeps this just down by a break.
Yay.
And they survive,
Toronto
earning
Polar
the whole.
Bears.
Toronto Polar Bears
Arkansas Matrix
down by
lead
just one break here
3
in
games
set
to
2.
2. Second set.
Mira que te cae toda semana también. Ha sido un cambio, punto de inflexión. Y 2 breaks. Y ahora está en caliente, ya te digo yo.
Vamos a hacer una cosa. Cuando le tiremos un buen globo a Patty, en plan, porque tú estás tirando bien el globo al choco. Cuando le tiremos a un globo, vamos a subir, en plan, a bloquearlo, tío. Porque nos estamos quedando atrás, yo está muy cómoda, ¿sabes? Y cuando subimos escalonadas y tampoco nos está yendo bien. Cuando tiras el choco bien, o yo, las dos subimos. Y se enojaban ahora. Sí, antes lo has tirado corto y alto y nos ha ido directo.
Sí, que tira al revés, que está dando una pista. Está tirando, saben que va gente y está bloqueando.
Positivo. Set arriba, 3-2 arriba y saque. Set arriba, 3-2 arriba y saque.
Time. Catalina Tenorio to serve.
Arkansas Matrix had 3 chances to break. However, after the golden point, Toronto keeps this second set close.
Love.
A little bit of increased volume on the side of the Matrix. They know they want to push this second set. They do not want to see this go to the golden, or excuse me, the super tie break.
Third love.
Dropping those eyes, seeing exactly where Guinart is. Nice shot from Kata Tenorio.
No second serve.
Yonguno stretching, reaching for that overhead. Keeping the pressure. Breeze blowing in. Let's see what Tenorio can do. Works with the soft stuff. Dug up. Guinart. Good hustle. And again, it's the reduction of pace.
40 love.
Placement after placement after placement. There's just no way you can even get your racket under that. It's only coming up off the carpet about 3 inches. Finding the top of the net. Arkansas find their fourth. Still up by a break.
And it 4 games into second set.
They are just 2 games away from
Victoria
leading the
Iglesias to
series.
serve.
Inches of clearance for Yonguno. No way. Good ball,
15 love.
Marina Guinot.
Love.
A perfect serve, Victoria Iglesias. Finding the juncture where the service line hits the glass.
Love.
3 quick ones here for Toronto.
Game Toronto Polar Bears.
And a couple quick games.
Arkansas Matrix lead by 4 games
Toronto
to
Polar
3
Bears
second
picking
set.
that one up in 4 straight.
Uno to serve. Lovely
Quick
team.
volley on the side of Toronto to come back out after the change of ends. Still looking to find their first break. Unable to find one in the first set. Still unable here in set 2. Glass finder, Victoria
15
Iglesias.
all.
Iglesias trying to turn on the afterburners. And again, it's so
30-15.
tough to tell just what kind of pace is coming off the Arkansas Matrix. How far will they throttle it down? Good touch, recovered again by the Matrix. Contra. Chop down, they're staying on Yonguno here. Couple ground strokes, no one wants to go to the net. Here we go, the Arkansas Matrix move up. Another long one. Shallow ball. Yonguno to the corner. Yonguno with the winner. After that long rally, you keep thinking maybe somebody else might put a bit more pace on this. Instead, she goes with the placement. Great technique, reducing the bounce and the amount of time after the ball comes off the carpet. Quick touch. Pati Yonguno coming away with a trick shot. Sends that off the glass from behind her back. Talk about some creativity.
40-30.
That's just filthy. Well done, Patsy Unguno. They didn't come away with the point. But how in the world did she do that?
Bola.
Check that out. Striking that on the same side of her body with her forehand side straight back into the glass. And another hold,
Arkansas
hanging on to the
Matrix.
break that they have. Up
Leading
by
5
one,
games to 3.
5-3 here.
Second set. Marina Guinard to serve.
Looking for a break and looking for set 2, as well as the series lead.
No second serve. Let her serve.
Sent back to Iglesias again. A little bit of the taste of their own medicine. Guinard taking off the tempo, finding the fake smash.
All.
15-all, the error. And the forced error. Jumping out of the way. Cata Tenorio trying to find it, but instead it goes por
30-15.
tres. Out the side of the court. Must-have game here for the Toronto Polar Bears. Down the set.
All.
Arkansas Matrix looking to close out this match with a break. What a strike.
30-40.
Anguno. Clean winner down the line with the ground stroke. Break point, set point, match point. Another lob. Victoria Iglesias. Still working on Anguno. Blocked. Cata Tenorio. Quiet on the drop. Another lob to the service line. Making Iglesias hit 2 and make it 3. Looks for the Chiquita instead. Right at the foot, Tenorio. Not leaving her court position here. Back to the net she goes. They're going to work for another opportunity. Probably 8-9 lobs from the Arkansas Matrix at this point. Down the line. Patsy Anguno with the final contact and the match win. The Arkansas Matrix lead the series 1-0.
Thank you so much.
Cata Tenorio so strong on that right side. There's the final shot. Patsy Anguno. She put in so much work for this matchup. We'll send it to Javi Carrasco, hanging out with our winners.
En este primer partido del tercer y cuarto puesto se han impuesto Kata Tenorio y Pati Yaguno Zielinski.
Kata Tenorio and Pati Yaguno with the win in the first match.
Esta plaza
In the battle
por el
for the
tercer
third
puesto,
place.
el primer partido vuestro de las chicas.
Kata,
Le habéis dado el primer puntito a vuestro equipo. Kata,
you're
muy
giving the
buenas.
first point to
Muy
your team.
buenas. Hola, la padeleros. Déjame saludar a todos mis seguidores.
I want to say hello to my followers in social media, first of all, my family, and everyone sending me messages through social media. It was very intense. Every set that you win is worth a lot to get confidence, to get points. So that was our goal. Yesterday we lost, but today it was a full reset mode. We tried to do as good as possible with the energy that's left on the tank. Pati, how does it feel to be playing here again? You've done an amazing match. Good afternoon, Pati. Well, I said it the other day, playing with Kata, it's a privilege. I'm lucky. It's my first time playing with her. This was the right time to finally play with her, and I'm enjoying a lot. I think we can compete with every single pair. We're giving our best. I think we complement each other inside and outside of the court. And we were really looking forward for this last match together, and now we're looking forward as well to the next tournaments.